Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. The master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 Santa baby, oh. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. The master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 10, 9, 9. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds, 10. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. 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 Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Oh, let it go, 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 go. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. 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 Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Yeah, Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let it go, 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 go. Yeah. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. Santa baby, oh my little Santa baby. thee, I invoke thee, I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. Hold, let it go. Strike the last chord from the veins. Avenger, thee, I invoke thee, I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. Hold, let it go. Avenger, thee, I invoke thee, I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. Hold, let it go. Let it go. I had such a bad week. I've been exposed as an incompetent, grifting fool. hold. Horus, 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 Avenger, Avenger, the I invoke thee, the I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go. Avenger, Avenger, the I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Strike, strike the master. Draw, draw the flaming sword. Horus, 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 Avenger, Avenger, the I invoke thee, the I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Strike, strike the master chord. Draw, draw the flaming sword. Horse, horse, and turn the angle, the eye. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Strike, strike the master chord. Draw, draw the flaming sword. Horus, 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 Avenger, Avenger, the I invoke thee, the I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Strike, strike the master chord, and draw the flaming sword. Horus, 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 Avenger, the I invoke thee, the I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Strike, strike the master chord. Draw the flaming sword. Horus, Horus, Horus. Horus, Horus, Horus. Horus, Horus, Horus. Avenger, the I invoke, the invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 10, 9, hold, let it go, 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 go. Strike the master chord. Draw the flaming sword. Horus, 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 Avenger, Avenger, thee I invoke, thee I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Strike the master chord. Draw the flaming sword. Horus, 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 Horus. Avenger, Avenger, thee I invoke, thee I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, strike the master chord. Draw the flaming sword. Horus, 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 Horus. Avenger, Avenger, thee I invoke, thee I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, let it go, 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 go. You know what? So as a okay. Strike the master chord. Draw the flaming sword. Horus, 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 Horus. Avenger, Avenger, thee I invoke, thee I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 let it go, 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 go. Strike the master chord. Draw the flaming sword. Horus, 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 Horus. Avenger, Avenger, thee I invoke, thee I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 let it go, 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 go. Strike the master chord. Flaming sword. Horse, Avenger, thee I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 11, 10, 10, 9. Let it go, 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 go. Strike Strike the master chord, draw the flaming sword.
My next trick is to hypnotize Joseph Severino into telling the truth. Shazam!
Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 11, 10, 9, let it go, Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 11, 10, 9, let it go. Strike the master chord, the flaming sword. Avenger thee, I invoke thee, I invoke. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold for 10 seconds. 10, 11, 10, 9, let it go, go. There are 7 keys to the great deep, being 8 in one and 1 in me. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abhor the frigid babes that tease the thorn. Next, let the blood within me flow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a well to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe.
Let me ask you a question, Miss Neal. No. Gotta watch the people you. Shit. Ooh. Secrets? Nah, I'm saying if you don't want like cholesterol and things like that, you want to wash that fat off of there. You know, it's like those little globs of fat and stuff like that. But you don't necessarily have to wash it though. You don't have to. But this is how you wash your chicken. This is how you wash your chicken. You have to wash it. You want to brine it. You can brine it. You know. You don't necessarily have to wash it. Bando.
Well, how'd you grow up?
Bando. I can tell Bando is just high. He smoked. Yeah, I was a butcher, bro. It's because we already washed it. That's the thing. We already washed it because we defrosted. They don't wash the water. We it's pre-washed, bro.
Your mama didn't wash y'all.
It's pre-washed. I was a butcher, bro. It's the chicken is pre-washed. You have to say that again. The chicken is pre-washed. One mic, pre-washed, bro. One mic.
It's pre-washed.
No, it's not. Man, yes, so how you gonna tell me, bro? We defrost that shit.
Something really quickly. Now you got the chicken man bagged up behind the goddamn butcher.
One mic. One mic up in here. One more time.
Guys, can I ask one question? Because Liquid brought something up interesting, and maybe Jesus, because Juan showed up. happen, and nobody knows about the rapture more than Grohan. And I know I'm pronounced that wrong, but I'm Canadian. Because Liquid said, listen, what happens tomorrow? There's a trifecta that's happening, like the Trinity, right? We have this A3 Atlas thing that is coming. The closest it's going to come to Earth happens tomorrow. Here's the trifecta. Here's the trifecta. We also have the Epstein files coming out tomorrow. And what's the third thing that would make it the most amazing Trinity ever? The rapture.
Yo, no.
Why y'all keep talking about a rapture?
No, relax. No, this is something that's really happening. Look at the sky tomorrow.
Man. What's really happening is you niggas falling for the potato in the goddamn tailpipe again, dumbass niggas. That's what you're falling for. 31 Atlas ain't shit for the sign of heaven, and God told you don't be
up, man? It's not that.
Now, that bullshit about the Epstein file, that shit ain't finna come out. Cause they had to shut down the whole goddamn government. Every motherfucker on there had that bullshit.
Hey, John, let me explain this to you.
Wait.
No. I'll tell you. In certain areas, they're going to cut the internet off. Watch. Yo, so Bando, let me explain this to you real quick, right?
You can't explain to me because I got the whole revelation. You don't know shit what's going on. What you know is what they told you.
Bando, Google it right now. I bet people right now experiencing internet shortage. Google it. No, but it lands. Like everything that's going around is happening in Revelation. Like Revelation spoke about this.
Yeah, it's telling you they gonna pull some bullshit. Now listen to this. Let me explain this number lane.
Wait.
I want to tell you something number lane.
No, Revelation.
This gonna explain to you. This gonna let you know what the fuck really going on, right here. I promise you God. Y'all hear this and y'all said this a lot, man, I'm gonna fall out with y'all. Listen and pay attention. From I-928 of last millennium, which was the 5th millennium, they took I-928 and went and made it a 1 and went to 1929. They rewrote it. Listen, goddamn, listen.
Yo, I understand what he's saying.
Please,
because I'm like,
brother,
I can translate later. Like after you.
Please listen. From 928 to 941, they rewrote and whitewashed Israel's. Listen, a whole 1,000 years of history where they explain to you how you got a government. That's a lie. We ain't never have no government here. They wrote that bullshit in the history book. Okay, that we had a government.
Can you land so Liquid can translate?
Huh?
I don't really know what you're saying, but
man, don't be like that, man. You're being weird.
929.
No, man is not being weird. Man is not being weird. No, bro, that's English. You can't understand English? Man can't understand English.
You ain't gonna fucking know if you don't
Matt
listen,
had
or
a
you can go down the rabbit hole.
just like I do.
In 929 to 941, what they call the Great Depression was a lie. It was the Great Deception. It was Daniel 7:25. Them changing times. They took your mind back to the first millennium. You supposed to have I-999 of the 5th millennium, but you didn't. You have 1999 with no mention of any previous millenniums. They changed time. They gave you a false 1,000-year history. They moved 492 up. They put a 1 on it. They put a 1 on 555. They put a 1 on 611 and moved them 1,000 years in time and told you this shit happened and gave you a history of you having a president here in the United States, and that's a lie. God damn.
Okay, so you're done, right? We sat there and we listened for like a minute and a half. Just let somebody else talk because you just lost me with that shit.
Because you ain't got no knowledge. You ready to talk. You so ready to talk. You ain't listening to the goddamn truth.
Damn.
Guys, wait. Can other people talk? For the band?
I'm sorry. A lot of the Bible comes from Babylon.
That's cool. Let's do a 15-minute, like just a 15-minute hang out in the group, come back and have a good conversation. Anyone want to respond with?
Right. I said Babylon. Like, a lot of the Bible comes from Babylon and Mesopotamia.
Break it down if you can, gang, because I didn't understand it.
Nah, he killed it. I thought I was following him, and he started just rambling. I was like, okay, maybe I don't understand.
Now put him up. Don't do that. Put him up.
No, put him back up. But I need other people to some of y'all need to
let me translate before we bring him back up, because he's good. I do want to bring him back up. Think what he was saying, and Bando, just listen. Let me know if it's. I think what he was saying is that there has absolutely, like, the reason the winners get to history. We see this in ripping away the DEI, right? And DEI, if you don't know, all it was for university students to say, hey, when we look at what was written in history, let's take into account the color of the skin of the people that wrote that history, right? And so, yeah, there's been a lot of rewriting. There's been a lot of shit that white people are like, why would we write down their history? Why would we write down anything about them, their property? Let's just write down how many of them we owned. You know what I mean? So I get it. I 1,000% get it. Right, and I'll end with this, and then Bando coming back up, is that in 1971.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't tell Bando.
I was about to get messy. Yeah, go ahead. It was good.
No, you're good. I'm just saying, don't tell Bando to come up yet until I hear what other people got to say, because Bando is gonna talk over them. So after you finish, Jeremy, we're good. I just want to hear what other people got to say. Hello, yeah.
And I'll hand it off to Meta. All I was going to say is that now, unfortunately, when racism was kind of the biggest ism that was screwing America, unfortunately now it's classism. Now it's the billionaires who are, like, I guess I'm trying to say poor is the new black, which sucks. Go ahead, Meta.
Whoa, okay. Serious right there. Okay. A lot of the Bible is like Luciferian. It comes from Babylon. Like when we see like eye for an eye, like that come from Babylon. And like when you see like these Jewish people,
why y'all leave, bro?
You see these Jewish people saying, "Oh, it's my lineage" and things like that. They're saying that they're aborigines to the land, but the thing is stolen history in the Bible from other people that believed in like animism. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they didn't believe in like
better. You know what that was?
Yeah. I know that. He's gonna come back. Trust me. They didn't believe the way we believe.
He be making videos, but
is you his? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Can I finish though? But you mentioned aminism. Hold on, guys. That's what I said. Wait, Jordan. That's what I said. We got him though. So
he not even hitting no.
Can I say something, bro? Can I finish? Animism. You mentioned. That's what I said, bro. Animism. Right. So they took the history from that and they created a Trinity. And the reason why, because the Trinity, there's a spirit in everywhere around you. Because Jesus was a man. There's a quote unquote deity, and then there's a spirit in everything. That's the Holy Ghost, right? Because the Holy Ghost is good and evil. So they took the whole doctrine of these aboriginals, you see me, from different places, and they put it on other people's lineage. Now, I can't say that they're wrong because maybe we all are related. But then again, who knows? So it's like when we look at that Bible as a history book, it's like, who is it actually talking about? Because it's talking about. I don't agree. A lot of people. The Holy Ghost is evil. You said the Holy Ghost is good and evil. Yeah, it is. All right then, buddy. It's good and evil. Holy is evil. All right, bro. You have to feel God's wrath, bro. You have to. You know what I'm saying? Jesus flipped over the table. God destroyed the earth. The Holy Ghost, motherfucker, is crazy. The Holy, you know what I'm saying?
A nigga put his tape over and I ain't gonna lie.
It ain't evil. It ain't evil, but it was going against something. Shut up. It was going against something.
Evil is maybe too heavy a word.
They saying the God in the Bible is a demon.
No, y'all gotta know what evil.
The real God name is Yahshua.
Right, but y'all gotta know what evil is. Evil ain't like a punishment. You see what I'm saying? It's like getting revenge, retribution. That's why they say revenge is for the Lord. Because only Jesus could have flipped that table over. See what I mean? If you're saying disagree, you're not saying evil. I got you. Yeah. Because that's what God's evil is. It's not like a God evil. Like yeah, it's more like a punishment. It's not like how we do evil and be like, oh, I'm finna. So devil is good if God is evil, huh? It depends on how you look at it. Because, like I said, a lot of the Bible is a Luciferian doctrine. So if you look at it that way, I can't judge you. You see what I'm saying?
Devil is a type of thinking. It's a vibration. That's why they call it the devil. Hell.
Yes.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I spoke on that earlier with frequencies and things changing.
That means
you can use
foul
creatures. We got
devil.
We all magic and powers.
Hey, repeat that. You're in the Matrix.
Magic.
Repeat it,
bad,
Jordan.
But they use our magic against us. Make it make sense. You look.
Hold on, Jordan. You're in the Matrix. Repeat everything you said, and I don't want people to cut you off because you was in the Matrix.
Yo, can you hear me?
That's better.
Alright, so what I was saying is that we really got like magic powers for real. Like magic is natural, but they got everybody thinking like that shit is bad food. No, that's your natural powers. Motherfucker, they use our magic against us and tell us we can't use our magic. And they use our magic and you see all this bad shit happen. They be manifested. They be doing all these rituals on the fucking camera. You be seeing, you feel me? They be showing this shit now. They not even hiding it. But you feel me? But you can use that same magic for good or evil. You know what I'm saying? It's just that motherfucker be using that shit for evil.
But if somebody, real question, just me, between me and Jordan, a real question, if somebody used your strength or your magic against you, doesn't it make you a bitch? Because you got God's energy, right? That
nobody knows. We forgot how to use it.
You forgot how to use it. Who made you forget?
What you mean who made them? The people that stole the magic.
So you're the victim.
That's using it right now.
You're not responsible.
So we can't. They basically got us in a trap. So we don't even know how to use our magic. You feel me?
The breath of life. God gave you willpower. It's choices, right? Guess what? Guess what a choice means? Guess what willpower represents? A course of action, a final choice. It's up to you, correct? Am I tripping? So when you say that the Holy Ghost is evil, that wasn't you. I think that was Meta. And then you say that God, like, please don't take nothing away from God. And we don't have to say it in English. You say it in any other language that you want. But that source of life, that source that gave you a breath, we're not going to play with that. There's certain things, even me as an asshole and a bully sometimes, I know who is stronger, and I know my place when it comes to that. So let me hear what you're trying to say, but your words, like, hit it again, brother.
All I was saying is that from what Meta said, what he was speaking about evil and good, right? And I just came to add on about the magic. We really got magic. We got superpowers, natural powers. But we don't know how to use them. Shit, I don't know how to use it. If I did, I'd be doing it. I know my motherfucking, feel like deep family back from Haiti, yeah, they probably still do voodoo and shit. I don't know nothing about that.
That's not magic.
We was taught that it was bad.
That's not magic. That's not magic.
I don't know. I think a nigga get stuff with feathers and he came back to life, bro. So it's
what is it?
What it is that it's possession, it's conjuring. With magic or magi or majestic thing comes from the spirit of the Most High, the source, going through you and coursing through you and giving you a choice to make your decision or not. And some of you can create the biggest thing in the world, which means that you are creative, and then other y'all are vague, and you just like shadow over your own spirit or your own potentiality. So what happens to you is what happens to you. You don't blame the Most High God, the source, on it. It's your fault because you have everything. You got 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 eyes, 2 ears, intelligence, health, and all of that. So don't turn on God for that breath. Breathe it in. Wrist spirit of life, breathing into you and became a living soul. Don't change that. It's not against God, it's y'all against each other. It's you against the left side of you and the right side of you, the agreeable and disagreeable. And here's the thing about agreeable and disagreeable, my dude. Are you there or did he leave? You still
brother, that's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay, so let me explain something about agreeable and disagreeable. It's naturally it has been infected. You've been infected with somebody else's doctrine that think that disagreeable is evil. But what about a good person disagree with evil shit? So they are disagreeable to evil shit. And what about a bad person agreeable to evil shit? That means that they're so agreeable and disagreeable is in your nature. And this is why you got the willpower given to you by the source. So let's not even try to frame it into your perspective because it comes down to earth and it's very limited. You notice I'm saying you're limited, so don't try to make it like that. But you always think higher than self. Everybody's always trying to reach for something higher. And that's a part of you, like nature, always trying to reach for life, growth, expansion, evolution.
What's over the mice walls, bro?
Bro, it's a firmament. It's a semi-solid like Jello. I fell through it when I was 4 years old. But what you talking about, Liquid, real shit. What you talking about, Liquid, is it's a paradox that you're creating. When I speak, it is not. And the reason why is because...
And the firmament is reality too, right?
Because you got to go beyond what you think you know. And then when you do that, God will reveal himself to you. You see me? That's how you get on that higher frequency. We on an earthly frequency talking about earthly things. And even the Bible, it says that, that ain't even going to save us.
All right, man. So why you go beyond the things that you know, the thing that you know?
We got to vibrate at a higher frequency, man. They got to track
when you guys are always getting mad.
I'm going to tell you. To me,
it's the moon, bro.
To me, I think about eating the animals, and I mean eating like it's an Adam is Eve, eating the animals.
You're supposed to be eating animals.
In the environment.
Hey, Joe, let's go.
Look, in the environment, and the reason why I think about the environment, because I'm like, if I'm such this, why does an ant thrive better than us? Right? So I eliminate my mind for things that I want to know, and I keep what I need to know, and I share it to help people as a servant of God. And God has blessed me, with certain things that I didn't have in the past.
So here's a problem with that, right? And I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna land, right? And then George and whoever can talk. When you say, why does not an ant do better than you? And when you look at it, you let when we as humans, let me not point it at you, we let our pride down, we go through a deaf ego, and we just look at everything that the Most High God created, you'll realize that at least the ant know how to build their shit when people step on their shit, they know how to build it, work together, live up for and by each other. In nature, it's supposed to teach you that because God left it there for you to learn from the simplest thing in life, just so you can build yourself into the biggest thing in life, and that's closer to God. So look at the ant again, and don't disrespect God's creation again as if they are not more intelligent, because they know how to get their shit together.
I was telling you that I'm humble.
Oh, that's what you was trying to say.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm a servant of God.
Okay, exactly.
And I help other people because I want to be purposeful. I am purposeful.
As a servant of God, who are you serving?
The Most High. I didn't
the people. This is why he got Jesus, for example.
That's what a ministry is. Yeah.
Right. People, be good no matter how bad they are. But being good doesn't mean to be soft and just throw the Bible. If they throw guns at you and you got to protect your squad, or not squad as in gangsters, but like the truth, sometimes Jesus say, why not throw your sandals away and buy swords? But that doesn't mean, for the righteous name's sake, let's cut through the lies. That's the sword.
Here's where I take issue with that, right? And I think that there's been a hijacking of what Jesus said in order to twist it sometimes into the exact opposite of what he said, right? And that's a great example. I think, right? People talk about an eye for an eye when they talk about the Bible. But Jesus never talked about that. He said, "You be humble. You look the other way, right? Do unto others as you would have done unto you, the meek." Like there's literally in Matthew, I think 4 or 5 things you got to do: feed the poor, welcome the strangers, visit the people in prison. You know what I mean? So I think that there's a lot of twisting. I think, and this is a little bit, because listen, I think not OG Republicans, but I think some of the MAGA have kind of hijacked Christianity to be their kind of flag. When I think if you look at Jesus from the not like the Paul Jesus, but like the canonical, I'm pronouncing that wrong, but like Matthew.
Canonical. Okay, listen.
Not chronological, but the canonical, like the canonical books, like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. If you look at the canon, like if you look at the red letters from that, nowhere is this guy, protesting about abortions or picking up guns or killing people or the wrath of God. That's not there.
They are talking
this guy
about
would be
abortion.
a long-haired hippie. Give me chapter verse.
No. Just take away your children. But what you said though, Jeremy, is pretty dope because, like I said, why not be that way? When you said, what was the person you said to me just now? You just hit me, but then
like why? Yeah, an eye for an eye versus like no, turn the other cheek.
Okay, an eye for an eye. Being revengeful is not good. You know what I mean? Or reciprocate the same energy that evil people does. You don't have to do it to that. But it says, do unto others as you will have done to yourself. And people misconstrued it because a lot of people that I've noticed, and I hope nobody get upset with this, right? Most things that I've noticed with people, and I'm not better, I'm with you guys on the same boat. Let's say we all on the same boat called planet Earth, right? Do unto others as you've done unto yourself. You know what people have been doing for years? People tell me that I'll smoke and drink. I know that kills you slowly, but it still kills you. People look for wrecking creation. They like to feel fear. They like to go on roller coasters. They like to like harness or feed the fear and anxiety inside of them, and then they're mad. And then they actually reciprocate. They actually show the same anger and everything to others. You're doing unto others that you will have done to yourself, and you've been killing yourself. So you've been slowly killing yourself, or destroying yourself, or maiming yourself, or stopping yourself, or unhealing yourself. All of that, and this is what you are giving to everybody. So does that mean that you're following the law? Because it says, do unto others as you have done to yourself, and now everybody is trying to fuck each other's up. I'll leave that right there, and let me find out what's happening. Floor is open.
No, that's just a Luciferian doctrine in the Bible.
But you're doing it.
That's like the Bible. Okay, so we have to look at it from a godly perspective. If anything on this earth, the devil's gonna try to touch it, even the Bible. So let's just put that into consideration when we read the Bible. So it has a part of the Bible where it contradicts itself, and that's because the devil has touched the Bible. You see, like when they say the 144,000 and things like that, or people that's gonna get raptured.
Don't move the post. Don't move the post.
I'm not moving the post.
Okay, let me ask you a question so you don't move the post.
Because can I see something really quickly? Yeah, but let me, because I hear what he's saying. I actually hear your submission, man. So do you believe in the 13 books of Paul? Or do you think that's an example of the devil getting in the way of Jesus' word?
You guys gotta stop separating you from the devil.
We're not separated. I'm saying it being, tainted, but like, okay,
so you're tainted. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Let me talk to you.
Right? You want to go to heaven? What the hell I'm doing here on earth? I don't belong here. Okay.
The devil's all around us, right? He's singing.
Okay,
some white guys.
Okay, I just got that, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I just got swatted. Whoa, shit.
You're kidding me. Are you being serious or are you joking?
What's going on?
Or is that like you're being facetious? Or kind of you're being facetious? I have no idea. Taz, what's your take on the devil's influence on what people consider the Bible?
I don't know, bro. I really don't understand what they're talking about.
Oh, there he is.
Wait, so we go back there, right? Okay, so it's crazy, man. I don't know what y'all doing. Whoever swatted me, it's crazy.
What do you mean? What's happening?
Nothing. Never mind. I don't want to say because I don't know who's in here that's doing it. So go back to the conversation real quick, and then I'm gonna have to build the room back up. However, when you're dealing with God, right, you can't because you don't really understand yourself. You're talking to yourself every day, looking at shit that you're not supposed to do, but you're like desiring it or is addicted to it, and you're like, I know this shit is wrong. And there's something where you have willpower to make a choice that was given to you as a gift, and you still decide to go to the thing that you know is going to hurt you or hinder you or stop your growth because everything else that's good seems boring to you or something. So let me start right there.
Yeah, it's good. It's interesting submission, right? And it's not as black and white as that, right? Because I get it. Like, there's not been one human society that is not self-medicated in one way or another, right? Whether it's, marijuana or, like, literally bread was invented so that beer, because water was dirty, and so you needed to make beer in order to the alcohol to clean the water so you could drink it and not get sick. And so bread was invented so you could carry that yeast, the yeast element with you easily and make clean water, aka beer. And yeah, you got a little drunk, right? And so when you said that, Liquid, what I thought about was like marathon runners, like these fucking like hardcore ultra marathon runners that try to do like 100 marathons in 100 days. They destroy their bodies and they get these crazy endorphins, right? Or people who are addicted to go to the gym. Is it good for them? To a point, right? But then what I heard is like there's also people whose drug is Jesus. That's their endorphin. Is just like their love of Jesus. That's what gets them off. I'm not trying to be weird, but that's the thing that lights up the endorphins in their brain. Everyone's feeding off the same drug, which is the endorphins. They're just going to a different source together.
Okay, I understand now. I see it different, right? Everyone has vices, right? Things that, right, they do that they necessarily wouldn't do if circumstances were different. People are put in certain conditions and situations. Depression, right? I would rather help those people create a condition where they wouldn't be depressed, right? They wouldn't have to be entertained by drugs, right? Because this is the society we live in. That's why I focus more on the people who actually influence these things, the people in the music, the politicians who they benefit. They create laws to benefit your kids.
Jeremy, you don't think that's kind of like the same thing? I mean, honestly, because so the lady just forgot about her kid and just said, "Okay, I believe." She's doing the same thing. Technically, come on, Jeremy. So she just forgot about her kid. So she just forgot about her kid that's dying and just said, "Okay, I'm going to believe in you, Buddha. Okay, I'm going to have faith." Okay, I got it.
Well, it's more the child had died. The child had died in both cases, right? And so it's more about, like, to Taz's point, when we think about the weight of trauma, right, as just being human, the human condition is not the one. It is a terminal disease. Like, life is a terminal disease, right? And so it is just filled with fucking trauma. The difference is, how are you going to carry that trauma? How are you going to process that trauma? And to Taz's point, a lot of this drug addiction, a lot of this stuff is humans, as that baggage gets heavy, trying to trying to, deal with that trauma. And so I think that the West and Christianity has some fucked up rituals with dealing with trauma. Like, I'm fascinated with other cultures and how they deal with death, man. The vultures and there's some fucked up shit, but it's fascinating. In India with the Ganges.
Right. Yeah, I look at it like right, instead of having this I'm better than you, right? Because I'm not on drugs. I'm not depressed, right? I look at it like that could be me, right? That could easily be anyone on the stage or in the world, right? No matter how rich you are, no matter how famous you are, everyone is subject. And that's what I'm saying. You have to be grateful and actually extend that mercy, right? That's why I kind of hate you have this MAGA kind of view at shit, bro. You look at people as less than. That's why I say I actually want a house, nigga. I don't want to run a business. I want a human family, bro. And y'all sitting up here playing these goddamn games. Yeah, like you can't even help your brother out here up here traumatized or hooked on drugs and don't know what to do to gain a foothold in life. And we do each other like that. That's why we can't. That's why black people are fucking gone out of their mind, because it's become a competition. It's me against you, right? But I don't agree to that, man.
I agree, Taz. Like I agree with that. I think again it should be about lifting up and pushing up, and it doesn't matter whether you're pulling people up to lift them up or you're pushing them up from below. Like I don't think it matters, right? Like everybody should be about helping each other get to that place where they want to be, whether they're there or not. And I know that's messy. But I truly believe that. And I also truly believe that the core of Christianity was about that.
I think about it like if I was a father, even if my son was disappointed in me. I mean, I was disappointed in him, and he was just messing up left and right. That love would still be there. That encouragement would still be there. That, you know what I mean? Yes, I would correct him in the process, but I wouldn't just, you ain't nothing. You know what I mean? You listen. You what is it? Going to hell? But no, I'm gonna try my best to save you. I'm gonna weep if I can't. My heart will go out to you, bro. And that's what we don't do. We step over homeless people like they trade a bag, empty bag on the road. But people are running saves. Dogs, what's up?
I was just about to ask you a question, bro. Listen, I definitely get what you're saying, but when is enough? For example, that homeless guy. When is enough enough? What if that? And it's a what if, so it could go either way. But what if that homeless guy, has family, has people that has helped him, but he continues to, screw him over and things like that. When is enough for you? Man, you can't help everybody in the world, dude. I get it. Yes. You want to help your brother. You want to help homeless people. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a good person. Are you just gonna go around helping everybody? Is that what you're gonna do? Whether they are that crack addict, are you gonna keep taking that crack addict to rehab? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna keep letting the thief in your house to steal from you? You get what I mean?
Yeah, I mean here's the messiest answer to that. Sorry, Taz, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you have to change the surroundings, bro. A drug addict can't stop being a drug addict if they keep running to the crack house, right? If you run into the crack house, somebody trying to stop, that's not happening. You have to actually leave that area, leave them friends, change your life. That's what a repentance is. It's a change of mind. Right, and you can't do that stuck in the same situation. And the situation is this: the construct that we call America itself. It benefits off of the demise of the people.
You know how many people said like they were gonna leave America like if Donald Trump was president, and you know how, like compare that number to how many people you think actually left. Like how many people do you think actually left when Donald Trump became president?
I'm talking about. Like I don't want to leave my people. I'd rather build a house if anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the reason I said it. It had nothing to do with, you feel me, Donald Trump, but it had to do, even if you go outside your environment. Okay, so if I take a ghetto girl, dress her up, and put her in the office, is she still gonna be a ghetto girl?
You gotta teach your manners, bro. You gotta teach. You gotta teach. You gotta You don't know how to make people civilized, bro, and like I don't understand. Like yes, you can change her, bro. Yeah.
And let me ask you something, Carolina. Let me ask you something, right? Because I'm a hardcore.
I ain't trying to be on the defense. I'm just
No.
trying to look at from both sides.
I love your perspective. That's why I wanted to ask a question, right? Because I'm kind of on the other side. Like I'm a weird kind of like hardcore capitalist, but also a super duper socialist, like super duper. And I'm not like talking it, not living it. Like my tax bracket is like 54% of my income goes to taxes. But also where I come from, healthcare, people don't go broke, getting sick. To go to higher education, if you got the grades, doesn't matter who you are, costs about $800 tuition a year at the best universities. Do you think that that's how it should be in America for everyone? Like, I guess what I'm saying, reparations over social programs, or social programs over reparations. I know that's messy. That's kind of what.
Nah, so I don't know how true it was, but I remember back.
Man, shut the fuck up. Like, there's a problem with those people. Our people always asking people for reparation and not getting our reparations.
Nobody's talking about reparations, bro. You gonna let me talk? I mean, yo, is this how the? Is
that you Meta talking shit again?
No, man, it's Carolina, bro. I've been talking to you the whole time, man.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's the last time I do that. That's the last time I do it. I swear to God.
Again, he threw out my damn check.
Socialism over.
I'm listening. Who's that? Omega.
No.
Gather, whatever. That's to do with the
Carolina.
Carolina. Okay.
I don't see Carolina in here.
I'm there.
Oh, that's okay.
It's the mouse.
Girl dad. Oh, girl dad. I got you. Carolina.
So yes. Free healthcare. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, like you say we don't have free healthcare now. Like, how many people do you really think actually pay those hospital bills? So technically, it is free. You know, I'm gonna make it.
You lie like a motherfucker. Let me tell you something about that. Never mind. Let me explain something. Stop asking. You look. If you're asking somebody for rights, right? Your human rights. That means that you also technically saying that you're not. If you gotta ask somebody to be human. It's stupid as fuck. If you gotta ask somebody for reparation, why don't you create your own reparation?
It is stupid, right? But it's happening. It's happening, bro. You act like reality don't exist.
No, I know reality exists, but I'm like, listen. What I'm saying is that period. Like, doesn't matter what.
Was it a valid reason? Is there a valid reason that anyone would say that, right? Because you have women saying men treat them like possessions. You have all manners of things people say, bro. Is it valid is the thing, right? Not just hand wave dismissing what the fuck a person say, right? Especially if they saying a crime has been committed. You should actually look into that, King. It's not something to avoid.
So, asking for anything, like asking as a man, me and you, and all the men in here, asking for anything. What does that mean?
So you telling me if you go to the
God for anything?
Don't bring God in this right now.
Yeah, okay. So you
Because we didn't have to ask God for anything. We did not have to ask God. God just gave it to us. This is love. This is God love.
So you telling me you go to the store and the cashier don't give you your change? You're not gonna ask for your change. You just leaving that change on the counter, huh?
What I'm
so you just put that in.
What I'm saying.
No. Answer the question. No.
I'm answering your question. What
That's
I'm asking.
something I would do.
Well, I do leave change. I do leave change. Like you keep the change, bro. I do that.
So you leave all your change, whether it's $5, $10, a quarter, a penny. You leave all your change.
If that store is cool, because I think that if somebody is cool to my store, if I cool to his store, they're gonna be cool in my restaurants. You feel me?
So you bought it
For me, I mean, I waited for a bartender for years and years, right? And so when I go to a restaurant or go to a bar, I'll try to do 20% like standard, unless they're like horrible, in which case 15%. But like that's very different than saying, hey, the wealthiest should pay way more so that everybody who doesn't have that wealthy privilege can have opportunity. Doesn't mean they're going to take it, but at least they have the opportunity to lift themselves out of poverty. And
which type of wealth people? There's two different type of wealth people in this. There's two kinds. There's the ones that are the one, yes, one that are like on top that's trying to like block us from the one that's at the bottom. They're the ones that are the 1%ers or the 5%ers or whatever the fuck they are. And then there are people like me that found a way through it and started owning businesses and started making 70 grand a month. So there's a difference between that. And then when I look at people like our brothers, whether I'm not racist, so it doesn't matter who, it's just somebody that just need help and shit like that. I'm like building them up. There's two different pedigrees. We're not there at that moment. We're over there arguing about race, and that's not enough. Like that shit is so weak. Like, okay,
who made that? Who made that up?
Who made that up?
The racial dynamic.
I see.
You know what I mean? That's what I be talking about, bro. You be avoiding the serious topic and just being like, I made it, fuck everybody else, right?
How many people have you put on to your company?
That's not saying
How many
that,
people have
dude.
you put onto your company? How many people have you put onto your company? How many brothers have you put onto your company? You said,
oh shit. Okay, so I got like a lot of brothers. Oh, you mean brothers is in blacks? That's what you mean, brothers?
No, look, what's happening is here we have some friends here who are anti-hierarchies. But what needs to be realized is that there are two kinds of people in the world. There are those who get shit done and those who don't. And the people who do get shit done, what ends up happening is they're rewarded for it. And eventually there is a very clear discrepancy between these two types of people. And the ones who didn't get anything done, when they look around and see the others with all this shit, they think it's unnatural. And it is.
Can I say something?
You think America is a meritocracy, bro?
Listen, then leave America. It's not
race. You think America is based on merit? Like,
it's hatred. It's a bunch of hatred.
I'm talking about like the genuine foundation of wealth.
That's not how the wealth was built, nigga. They wealth off of working other people.
But listen, guys, please listen. If you're going through there's blockage in people when they're having blockage based on, you limit yourself when you say, well, I'm not going to go this way. You got 360 degrees around you, all choices around you, but you're giving yourself limit. You're clipping your own wings, right?
So can I give you just a little perspective? Like when your parents have, let's say, $100 million or more, right? And you're a trust fund baby. Listen, some of those trust fund babies are going to take that privilege and, go and start new businesses and, trump it up. And I'm being facetious, but like they're going to go and work, okay? But a lot, if not the majority of those trust fund babies, are going to sit in their ass. They're going to ski in the Alps. They're going to have, African boyfriends. Mom and dad, will you put booty
African boyfriends? That's
crazy. Yes, because they're super woke and they don't care about skin color. And when I was like summering,
so why don't we just allow?
Hold on, but I'll land with this, right? Is that like you don't understand that's generational wealth. And so if you're busting your ass, and listen, I'm not going to berate you. Like, I don't give a shit if your parents are crackheads in a trailer park and you don't know how to wash your legs. I don't care if you're suffering from generational poverty because of slavery. It doesn't matter. If you don't have the opportunity to lift yourself up, you can't go to university. You don't have 200 grand. You got to work 3 jobs just to fucking help pay the rent, and you're still getting food stamps. So you can't tell me that person isn't busting their ass, but you also can't tell me that they have the same opportunity to
promise you.
I'm completely beside the point.
Listen, I promise you.
Do you think poor people? Hold on a minute, Liquid. Do you think people that lives in trailer parks are trailer park trash?
Trailer parks have 100% the same.
Did you ask
potential? She asked me. I called it out. Yeah, I think people who live in trailer parks have 100% the same potential to be successful in life as trust fund babies who are born with $1 million in their mouth. Each of them have the same potential. Now, whether one is going to have a shittier life than the other, that's the difference.
What is success in life? I want to know what success in life is.
Most of my life, and it's like the rent always goes up and up and up and up. It's right now. I don't. It's like probably $500 a month to live in a trailer park.
Let me tell you a secret, right? And to answer your question, Taz, the people with success in life is the people that don't even recognize any stress. They're just happy. Even if they're on the street, they just realize they believe that they're rich. Be honest with you. They just believe. That's just coming from a person.
It don't make sense, though.
Just understand this. But listen. Oh my God, I can't even finish. Let me land real quick. All right, there's a secret, right? The secret is not to put things so far that you gotta reach, because when you put shit that you gotta reach for, it's too high for you to grab. And those are words like hope, I want, that sounds phonetical, it won't happen and everything. But if you actually know that everything belongs to you and you feel like the aftermath of what you need to get and stop looking at what you want, and you are already there mentally, like you're rich, happy, and all of that, things will fall into place, and that is God's plan. But if
being rich makes you happy?
Being rich, no. You can listen what I'm.
That's what I'm saying. What is the purpose of life? What is success of life, right? I look at it way different, bro. I'm way simpler, right? All this money, a big ass house, bro. I could work my butt off, right, and take care of my family, and that'll make me happy. My wife is happy. My children are healthy. The house is taken care of, and I'm doing my job, sir.
But then you find somebody like me, Taz, and be like, "Hey, brother, check this out."
You want to be rich?
No. I'll see what you did. I'll see what you have done. I'll see that.
Subjective.
Right, rich is subjective because a lot of rich niggas are poor in a lot of other ways.
But what I say is not subjective.
If I see you, right, and I see that.
Hello?
When I see you, Taz, can I talk, Taz? When I see somebody like you taking care of your family and all that, and you a good brother and all of that shit, I want it would be easy for me.
Would you say success? Success being rich too. Would you say Taz is successful?
He's successful and he can actually open the door for me to be like, yo, hey, surprise them here. And there's more game for this. There's more money for this, or any type of riches, because he already learned there's more richness in keeping his family together and be successful and be happy just because he's around his family. So he deserved more, as opposed to a motherfucker that act like, oh, we're racist, so racist people can't do it. White folks did this to me and all these sad shit. I don't want to be around sad fucking crying ass bitch